performing acts of kindness and bringing them along to see is a great way for them to experience it.
What are some tips that you could give to me to teach kindness to my kids? Or what tips would you give to my kids?
I'm going to give you some tips. I think talking about it doesn't have a huge impact. Everyone is talking to our kids, their teachers, their grandparents, their relatives, and they watch what we do. No matter what we say, they watch everything we do. So performing acts of kindness and bringing them along to see is a great way for them to experience it. And there's so many ways you can do it. The holidays are coming up. One Simple Wish is an amazing nonprofit. It was started by this woman, Diane. She was a foster parent and saw that a lot of the other foster families couldn't afford to get the athletic equipment that their foster kids needed to play a school sport, or couldn't get music lessons, or couldn't have clothes that weren't old and dirty to wear to school. So she set up this website, One Simple Wish, where social workers type in what their clients, the foster kids, need, and they type in Christmas wishes as well. Something I did with Jack when he was young is I just said, "Hey, we're gonna go get a gift for a kid who might not otherwise get one. Let's go on the website." And the first thing he does is like, "All right, I want to find other kids who are boys who live in Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness, like this kid doesn't have a baseball mitt. I love baseball and I play baseball. He needs a baseball mitt. And wait, this kid can't get braces because there's not enough money. Like, Dad, we got to do something about it." And through that engagement, he could see it. And then, we deliver food sometimes. And it started off, it wasn't a choice like, "Hey, we're delivering food today. It's just what we do." And he could see, "Oh my God, Dad, like these people really didn't have a lot. And they're trying to give me a gift when we're bringing them food. Why are they doing that?" And we talked about how they're thankful and how they really appreciate it. And then the next time he drew a little picture for someone, and the guy said, "I'm hanging this on my mirror. This is the best art I ever got." But for him, and I think for most kids, seeing it and then being involved, that's how they realize that they love it. Kids naturally want to do good. They don't have, we feel awkward sometimes. I don't know them that well. They might not, I don't know how they're going to take this. Kids generally open their arms and are there to help. So I think through example, and then finding opportunities where we can do stuff with them. And there's so many opportunities where, like, the gift giving out food. You can write cards to lonely seniors through programs like Letters Against Isolation. You can write cards to kids who are in the hospital for cards for hospitalized kids. There's lots of organizations and ways we can be helpful. And I'll give you one more example of this. My friend Tony, who's actually visiting this weekend, he was driving his daughter Maya, and they passed someone who was homeless. And she said, "Dad, what did that woman's sign say?" And he said, "Oh, it said that she wanted food because she's hungry." And Maya said, "Well, why didn't we stop and give her food?" And Tony realized, like, oh my gosh, there's so many homeless people in the area that I just started ignoring them. And my kid asked the right question. He immediately stopped his car, gave this woman his lunch, and told me, he said he felt like he got punched in the stomach, so and was just so uncaring. And by the way, Tony at the time was a social worker, so he's doing good in the world all the time, but he just learned to tune it out because there was so much of it, and his daughter picked up on it immediately. Our kids are watching us. Even the teenagers who don't wanna talk to us, who act like we are the most uncool people ever, they are watching what we're doing, and they are absorbing from us. Or maybe your teens think you're really cool, but I know my son, I am hopeless and an embarrassment.
I love that. That's great tips, and I'm so grateful. I feel uplifted and inspired. I am going to do at least one act of kindness today because I believe you that kindness won't just change someone's life, but it can save it.